Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is June 13th, 2011, Monday morning. Let's get underway here. Just as we look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading higher by about 4 points, 4.25 at the moment. So a good little rebound here coming into the market. However, the Friday afternoon action was very, very ugly. You could see here a big Friday flush, and the markets still look very, very vulnerable at the moment. There are a lot of problems going on across the globe, so again, you may get this little bounce up in the futures, but once the opening bell rings at the New York Stock Exchange in about an hour's time, we'll see where this market goes. Often when you have a big Friday decline, you usually sell off for the first hour during the next trading day, which would be today. So we'll see if we do get a Monday morning flush, or if this market can hold these gains, which I'm not in that camp. I think the market usually at least gets some kind of another initial flush and then finds some sort of a low to work off of, and then comes back up. But we'll see. Anytime you get a Friday decline and you close near the lows of the day, usually looking at another week open Monday morning. So we'll see if that is the case. But right now, futures are trading higher by 4.5 points. A decent little move there. If the futures are up, that tells us one thing, that the U.S. dollar index must be lower, and we do see the dollar down pretty decently here this morning. So the U.S. dollar index, you can see here, trading a little bit lower, down about 20 cents at the moment. So dollar down, market up. There is definitely some economic news out there that is worth talking about. The European Union, the credit default swaps in Greece, Portugal, Ireland are all soaring right now. So the price to borrow to buy insurance is really getting very, very expensive and really reaching levels not seen before. So that is definitely going to still weigh on these markets. I don't foresee this problem getting cleared up anytime soon, but nonetheless, the markets are oversold. There will be bounces along the way, even if they do bounce up for a few days. This is a decent week for the markets to stage some kind of choppiness or some kind of short-term rallies due to the fact that this is options expiration week. So Friday will be options expiration. You will have a lot of games played by the institutional traders throughout the course of the week to shake out the small retail options traders. So again, the dollar is lower, market is higher, and we'll keep that on view. You can see the futures now up 5 points. Now there are a couple things to go over. Last night there was some bad economic data out of China. China looks like China's growth is starting to slow. However, the Shanghai was only down 5 points. That really wasn't that bad of a move. The Nikkei was down about 0.7%, and you had the Hang Seng getting a rebound yesterday, up about 0.4%. You also had Australia positive last night. That was higher by 0.3%, and the Sensex, which is India, just basically flat. So really, the Asian markets held up last night, considering all things. They could have been really crushed, and they all did rebound off their lows, and that's a short-term positive for the Asian indexes. So again, just take this week very, very cautiously, as it is options expiration. Now, there are a couple stocks to go over here. Looks like some stocks in the news. The first one I'm going to look at is WEN, and that is Wendy's. You may know it as Wendy's Arby's Group. Looks like the Arby's unit was sold off to a private equity group, but the stock is trading higher today. Closed around the 450 area, now trading up to around 485. So decent little pop there. You also have, I believe, VF Corp bought out Timberland. Let's take a look at Timberland stock, and you can see TBL here. That is catching a very, very nice bid. So this is a takeover move right here. Closed around $30, trading at 42.69 a share. Very, very nice move. If you look at VF Corp, which I believe is VFC, they're the parent of Whiteface. Maybe you know it as Whiteface. But that stock's also trading higher. So very unusual to see the takeover company trading up, but that is the case this morning. So you do have some takeover deals going on out there, and that is helping the market overall. Now this morning, I believe you have President Obama beginning his he's going to sign an executive order to do a jobs campaign. Now, I don't know really how that's going to work or whatever it's going to do, but nonetheless, that is what the president is expected to do today. So we'll see how that all plays out. Again, the European markets are all trading up a little bit today, and that's a slight positive, but the dollar is down. The euro obviously is trading higher on the session, and that is the case at the moment. We'll keep it very, very short term this week. Remember, it's options expiration. A lot of games will be played with the institutional traders, and you want to be aware of that. You want to be a little bit cautious, okay? And we'll leave it at that. All right, everybody. Kept it short and sweet for this Monday. Have a great trading day. I see you all in on the charts.